A broken water main in front of the Burger King on South Ferdinand Boulevard Friday around noon caused a sinkhole large enough to swallow up a mid-sized car.
We got a call from the office that said that the asphalt was swelling here at the intersection of Raspberry and 85, and when we arrived, it was about 3 foot high. The asphalt was at this intersection, and then and there soon after they broke through, and the water started blowing out on each side and down towards Applebee's. As you can see, their parking lot is flooded as well down there, and a lot of sand and silt washed in. But we're currently digging up to access the problem and determine what it is. It appears this 8-inch water main must have blown apart. We don't know yet what caused it. We just we'll be able to determine that here in a few minutes once we get it cleared out where we can see it. But unfortunately, it's going to cause, this section here will be closed down until those repairs can be made. And I'm estimating about 4 hours minimum by the time we can get it repaired and get this all packed back in and put some type of temporary asphalt patch over it. I've contacted DEP, EMS, and everyone to let them know about the situation.
4 restaurants in the area, the Burger King, Chester's Chicken, Ryan's Steakhouse, and the Asian Garden, were without water for more than 4 hours as city crews worked to repair the damage.
Keep ice, go to the store, get some ice, more sodas, because that's the only thing that we don't have in the restaurant, and cook the food as much as we can, as long as we can.
Let's talk a little. You're going to go with some paper plates and some cups, and just because you can't wash, but you're going to serve on, picnic style, I guess. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, it's going to be different. I mean, people trying to put food on paper plates, a little bit heavier than the dishes that we do have, but we're going to do what we can while we can for the public.
How long could you stay open without water? I mean, just realistically, you have any idea?
Until the ice and water that we have runs out.
North Okaloosa County experienced simultaneous house fires Wednesday afternoon, all believed to be caused by lightning. Video from those fires today on the CvcTV local news channel. Regular viewers of CrestView Community Television will recall the exclusive video and story we brought you just 30 days ago about the federally protected killdeer nest at the Spanish Trail Park. Well, the eggs hatched Monday afternoon, and our cameras were there on location to capture the little darlings' first few moments out of the egg. Exclusive video of the killdeer hatchlings, in addition to an interview with a very excited member of the Northwest Florida Audubon Society as she gets her first look at the babies. This week on the CvcTV Community Channel. May Day Festival fireworks exploded in City Hall Tuesday night as residents upset over what they call excessive police presence and tactics prior to and during this year's May Day Festival call for the mayor and city council to take action.
And I'm still concerned, why is there that much security? It does not make sense to me. It's unnecessary, and what it does is it sets up a line of tension between the police and the community that I just don't, it's not necessary.
They did a walk for cancer all night at the Old Spanish Trail. They can walk all night, but for May Day, we got to go home at a certain time. I don't think that's right.
I'm not going to repeat anything that's already been said here tonight. I'm just simply going to ask you for the appeals. You've heard it, the appeals from the folks. And with this many people representing the community with the concerns that they have, then you know there must be something genuine that's going on. And I can say for a fact that I have been a victim of some of the police issues in the city in that particular neighborhood. So I can attest to that personally. I have been stopped and I have been asked, where am I going? And I tell you what, that was a real big issue for me. I wanted to bring the issue to you, but I didn't, because I am for enforcement of the law, but I am not for infringing on the rights of the people. The actions and attitude are severe. the personnel or the attitude down there is demeaning. It is exactly what we've said here today is what's happening in that community. You've heard the appeal, and the reason they're coming to you is because we cannot vote the sheriff or the police, the chief of police out of office. So that places a tremendous demand on you as a council and the mayor of the city to at least look into this very legitimately and see if there are issues. If there are no issues, then there are no issues. But if there is issues, I ask that you take the appropriate action.
That entire segment of the meeting can be viewed today on the CvcTV Community Channel. In other action from Tuesday night's meeting, the council took no action following a public hearing to annex 30-plus acres into the city for an industrial park. And the council adopted a new ordinance to allow bingo halls to operate 7 days a week under some very stringent guidelines. Tuesday night's entire city council meeting can be watched by each individual agenda item this week on the CvcTV Community Channel. CrestView attorney Dixie Dan Powell, on the behalf of the family of Okaloosa County Sheriff Deputy Anthony Forgione, who was slain in the line of duty, has filed a lawsuit against HCA Incorporated, the Fort Walton Beach Medical Center, and 3 other individuals, Wayne Campbell, Roland Garriega, and Chuck Hall. That story, including interviews with the slain officer's mother and brother, today on the CvcTV local news channel. Other stories this week that you'll find on CrestView Community Television. The State Fire Marshal Office is investigating a house fire that occurred on East Griffith Street Friday night. That story on the local news channel. On the CvcTV Community Channel, watch the entire Memorial Day ceremony from the Live Oak Cemetery. And a local pediatrician has been selected as one of 4 physicians nationwide for a very special award in Washington, D.C. That story also on the CvcTV Community Channel. And the North Okaloosa Medical Center teamed up with CrestView High School to provide more than 250 sports physicals to area athletes. You can watch that story today on the CvcTV Community Channel. Heavy rains did not discourage hundreds of area residents from turning out for 2 community festivals on Saturday. The entire May Day Parade and Proclamation Ceremony and the 2nd Annual Military Appreciation Celebration at the Spanish Trail Park, both those videos coming this week on the CvcTV Community Channel. And on the CvcTV Sports Channel, more than 20 minutes of highlights from Friday night's rainy Spring Classic football game between the CrestView High School Bulldogs and the Niceville Eagles. If it's happening in North Okaloosa County, then most likely you will see and hear it first on CrestView Community Television, North Okaloosa County's #1 source for local news and